What you want to play, baby?
What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy, One Star a Week, and we are back for yet another episode of the Broke Boy Road to Glory. Welcome back. It's amazing to see all your faces again. And today we have an interesting episode. First off, we gotta talk about Black Friday, all right? Happy Black Friday, lads. I hope you guys are having a good Black Friday. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you guys actually buying something for Black Friday or Cyber Monday, non-FIFA related? Are you guys buying anything? Do you guys have any deals? Do you have in your sight? Let me know. Because I'm not really shopping, I don't think. I might, I don't know. But Black Friday on EA or on FIFA, what's it been so far? They've dropped a Balotelli flashback, which actually looks pretty interesting. He does have a strong link to my Politano, but he doesn't look like the kind of player that I'd like. They also dropped a Player Moments Morales. That card actually looks pretty sick. But when you look at the upgrades and when you look at the price they're asking for, I'm not really sure it's worth it. So I probably won't be checking them out unless you really want me to in the comment section down below. Give me some heads up. But yeah, on your screen, you're going to be seeing some packs that I opened in the last few days. You're going to see some Flash SBCs that they dropped today that I opened. And I didn't really pack anything too interesting. I think I did pack a few 83s, 84s that I went on to sell on. And now let me show you the transfer list real quick. Because as you guys see on the thumbnail, I've made yet another team change. And this is pretty much what happened. We've sold Makalele, 225,000 coins, gone. Sergio Ramos, we sold for 110,000 coins. We packed Marquinhos, I forgot where, but we did. Sold him for 20K, gone. Koke from Weekend League Rewards, Ibrahimovic, Vidal, Perisic, who we packed today, gone. So we've made some decent pulls, and we've sold them for decent prices. Areola, who pretty much just played during the week for Rivals with us as a placeholder, he's gone too. And let me show you guys the team. I think you're gonna like the team. It's a very interesting team. And you see it's on 98 chem, which kind of sucks. But it will be on 100 chem in 2 games once I get loyalty on my new players. And my new players are Militao. And yeah, it's pretty stupid. It's pretty stupid. But for whatever reason, Militao, in my opinion, is better than Sergio Ramos on this game. And he allows us to bring Ederson back into the team. Because when I was using Areola, everybody says he's overpowered, but I absolutely hated Areola. I quite like Ederson because when you look at the speed, he has 64 speed. And I have him on Sweeper Keeper. I think that's a lot of fun. And I really enjoy him. And then we have the biggest addition, the main man of the episode. It's going to be 86 rated, John Barnes. And it kind of hurts because I've been clearing out the red shites from my team. I've gotten rid of Robertson. I've gotten rid of Mane. I've even gotten rid of Van Dijk. But I had to add him to the team because he fit in perfectly. And I will be trying him in a few positions. So when you look at this card, he's 6 foot tall. He has a medium work rates. 4-star combination. I played him in 8 games so far. He has 0 goals and 0 assists. And before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to hit your boy with a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate all you guys at home for watching, man. I really do. You guys mean the world to me. Let's look at this card a little bit closer. So, what is this card bringing to your team? I mean, he's pretty much bringing midfield type stats. He has the pace. He has decent shooting. He has very good passing. I mean, 88 short passing, 86 vision look to be quite a treat. His dribbling stats are very high until you look at the 77 agility and 75 balance. That kind of looks like it could be an issue. We're going to see. His 61 defending is something that will allow him to play CM. His other cards are left wings, but this card is unique in the fact that it does have some defending to him. And his 84 physical, of course, is going to be a welcome addition. So where are we playing him? You might be wondering. I am playing him in 2 different formations and 2 different positions. So first, we're playing him in the 4-1-2-2 as a left CM. And we're also playing him in a 3-5-2 as a left mid. So, I do think he's more suited to the CM role than the left mid role. But the 3-5-2 is a formation I've been playing all weekend. So every game I played, I pretty much did a half-half. I would play 4-1-2-2 for one half, 3-5-2 for the other half. So that's just to give you some context as to how I use them. We're going to jump into the gameplay. I'm going to let you guys know how the weekend league is going. And I'm going to let you guys know, is this card worth it? Let's go. All right, so according to Footbin, this card is going to fluctuate around 425 to 450,000 coins. Is he worth the money? I actually didn't expect him to be worth the money, especially since I was playing him as a left mid. But after using him in game, I actually can confidently say he's worth the money. All right, so we're gonna break down the stats so you know why I feel that way. All right, so 82 pace, how does it feel in game? All right, so as a left mid, he did feel a bit sluggish. His 79 acceleration is not quite, what I'm looking for out of that position. I did throw a shadow chem style on him. That brings him up to like around 91, 92 pace. He's still pretty clunky, he's still pretty slow in that position. However, when I played him as a CM in the 4-1-2-2, he came alive, and his pace at 82 was actually very good in that position. Overall, as a midfielder, I'd give him an 8.5 out of 10 on pace. As any other position, let's say as a wide mid, I would say he's a 7.5 out of 10 on pace. Next, we're going to talk about shooting. Okay, so first things first, we didn't score any goals with him, and that's because of the positions I was playing him in. However, I did test his shot enough to know what he's bringing to the table, all right? 81 attack positioning is pretty average. If you have him overlapping as a mid, I think he'll make some solid runs for you. Nothing more, nothing less. His finishing at 83 and his shot power at 83 is actually pretty good. What I really noticed with him is that because he has the finesse shot trait, because he has the outside the foot trait, all you gotta do is press R1 when you're shooting and get him into one of those angles where you can pop a finesse, pop an outside of the foot shot, and his shot is actually very dangerous when you do that. His shot power is very solid. His long shots do seem to offer a lot. Overall, I gotta give his shooting an 8 out of 10. If you want an offensive CM that can overlap and score you goals consistently if you get him into good positions, this guy's gonna be your guy. Next, we're going to talk about his passing. And surprisingly, out of all the things on this card, in my opinion, the passing is what stands out the most. This guy in-game truly has Cam-like passing. And one thing that really helps his passing is his 91 composure. Because he has 86 passing with the 91 composure, even if opponents are pressing him, all you got to do is pass the ball. The ball is going to come weighted perfectly. It's going to be aimed perfectly, no matter what kind of pass it is. He can execute all of them, even if he's off balance, even if he's not exactly facing the direction. And it's such an important thing to have, especially in delayed gameplay, and especially due to the fact that his dribbling is not that great. But passing wise, this guy is the real deal. His vision, his short passing, long passing, even his crossing, all of it comes into effect. And in my opinion, this guy is basically having the passing of a Cam with the attributes of a CM. So if you want a playmaking, attacking CM that could pass the ball, this guy's gonna fit the bill. Overall, his passing is a 9 out of 10. It was a pleasant surprise. Next, we're gonna talk about his dribbling, because his dribbling looks really good on paper. 87 dribbling, I mean, what's there not to like? But then you look at the stats a little bit closer, and he has 77 agility, 75 balance, and he's 6 foot tall. But then the rest of his dribbling stats are amazing. 85 reactions, 89 ball control, 88 dribbling, and 91 composure. So how does that combination play out? Because Villa has a similar combination. He feels very good in the game. Barnes, how does he feel? Well, let's get it straight, all right? He's very stocky in game. I mean, just look at his profile picture on this on this card. He's pretty chubby looking, and in game, he's very stocky. And that helps him and it hurts him. And in the dribbling aspect, when it comes to turning and when it comes to his lowish agility, he's very slow to turn at times, especially in delayed gameplay, which today the gameplay was very delayed, and I expected it because it's Black Friday, so I tried to make the best out of it. But Black Friday gameplay, I mean, it was very delayed. However, when you take into consideration his actually ball control, his actual dribbling, his actual reactions when he's getting dispossessed, all of that stuff is actually very good. And what I did notice is for a bigger guy, he actually handles pretty well. So when it comes to playing him in the left mid position, he will feel clunky. I mean, because you need a lot of dribbling in that position. However, when it comes to playing him at CM, he's actually quite a good dribbler. And what he's really good at is the L1 strafe dribbling. You could pull back with him. He can move forward really quick. He's really good at shifting his big body and getting into positions and really wiggling his way into tight positions that you wouldn't really expect. However, when it comes to turning like 180 degrees, 90 degrees, he's not going to be able to do that well. Overall, I got to give his dribbling an 8 out of 10. He's a very good dribbler for a big man. Just don't expect him to be a Neymar. Next, we're going to talk about his defending, all right? Because that's one thing I brought him onto the team to do, all right? His defending is actually pretty solid. He's very much like Pogba. I did not expect him to be so big in game, but this guy is huge in game. He's an absolute unit. I'm absolutely in awe of the size of the lad. This guy is huge in game, and it helps him a lot defensively. He has very similar defensive stats to Pogba, and he's also very big like Pogba in game, so they're very similar. He uses his physicality to get tackles in that you wouldn't expect. His defensive awareness is pretty low, but because he has good pace to track up and down the pitch, he's able to make up for that. And his interception, same thing. He has the pace, he's able to cover a lot of ground, he has a long legs, he's able to cover a lot of ground. His physicality helps to make up for the fact that he only has 61 defending. I also threw a shadow on him, which brings his defending closer to 70. And in game, it really felt like that. So overall, I gotta give his defending a 7 out of 10. He's definitely good enough to play CM, definitely good enough to play as a left mid in a 3-5-2 defensively, and his physicality really helps him with that. Speaking of physical, that's the next category. How is it in game? He has 85 strength, and like I said, he's absolutely huge in game. So when it comes to keeping possession, I think you have to do a combination of L1 strafe dribbling and shielding, because he shields so effectively. He's so big, it's hard for the opposition to get around him to get the ball from him once you shield. Also defensively, the strength and the aggression really comes into play. 85 stamina is just enough to last him all game. He may need a sub if it goes into the 120th minute, and his jumping at 68 is not the best, but because he's so big, so aggressive, he does win his fair share of headers. Overall, I gotta give his physicality an 8.5 out of 10. Alright, so what would I rate this card? Alright, so I did say he was worth 430k, but that's only if you're playing him in the CM position. I think that's his best position. If you're playing a 4-1-2-1-2, if you're playing a 4-3-3 variant where you have CMs, if you're playing a 3-man midfield and you need an attacking CM, this guy's perfect. He has the passing of De Bruyne, he has the finishing that can really score you goals. He has decent dribbling, and he has the physical of Pogba. This guy's actually a very unique card, and for the price, and this, especially considering that he has the English links, I think he's very much worth the price. Overall, as a CM, I gotta rate him a 9 out of 10. As a left mid in a 3-5-2, I gotta rate him an 8 out of 10. He does the job, but CM is definitely his best position. Alright guys, so that's going to be my John Barnes review. I finished this episode off at 5-2 on the weekend league. It's not the best record, but it is what it is. The gameplay is delayed. I'll be getting in a lot more games tomorrow. Let me know in the comment section down below how you guys are doing in the weekend league. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, later.